And now it's time for my review of I Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl in My Class. You could probably figure out where this anime is going. That little brown haired boy over there is named Maki, and this little blue haired girl in the middle is named Umi. And he introduces himself to class. He has moved around a little bit, and he's kind of a shy boy. And he mentions that he really likes schlocky B movie horror movies. And she goes, "Oh, really? Interesting." Runs into him at a movie store, and their romance continues. Although it's not a romance at first. At first, it's them hanging out on Fridays and playing video games and watching movies. Unbeknownst to her friends, right you in the blonde hair and Nina in the brown hair, respectively. She kind of feels like, because the blonde haired girl, you, is the most prettiest girl in class, that you, in her bubbly effervescence energy, kind of takes over a lot of social situations, often steals her friends, unbeknownst, not really her fault. And so she kind of wants Maki to be like her side friend, her quiet friend initially, and doesn't want anybody to know about it. Eventually, the truth comes out. Her and you have a falling out. Her and Maki start dating. Things continue. Describing the plot, I think, doesn't give this anime justice, though. It's really cute. It's really smart. I love how every character has something going on inside. Everybody has their outward presentation, and then everybody has their inward thoughts and inward things that are going on with them. We see Umi as this very cool, calm, collected, sweet and pretty girl, but inside she's clingy. She's insecure. She really doesn't have the cleanest supportive friendships. She gets jealous sometimes over her friends. She loves them, but also is feels lesser than them sometimes, even though she's the second prettiest girl in class. And realistically, if you're only talking about looks, the only person above her is you, who she is best friends with, so it shouldn't matter. But hey, they're high schoolers and things are going on. Maki has a lot of self-confidence issues. His parents are divorced. He still has unresolved issues trying to figure out what is family, can he love properly, what is love truly, etc., etc. And so there's a surprising amount of depth in this show that I think is really good. This show was initially compared to something like Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku, whereas that one feels like it's going into potentially a throuple territory and has different views on love, different things to say on love. This one is really more about loving deeply, revealing your true self, your whole self to somebody else, and loving and accepting and supporting that, flaws and all. And realizing that everybody out there is going through stuff and everybody out there has issues, and nobody is the perfect image that you initially think they are. The writing is great, the characters are great, everything about this is awesome. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. 9.5 out of 10.